Good morning and welcome to this 20-minute full body yoga flow that is intended for all levels. For those harder poses, I will be offering modifications, but there are some difficult things that will really press you out of your comfort zone so you can get stronger and feel empowered today. This is Fresh Start Challenge. At the end of this practice, we will finish with a couple minute meditation to help you settle into that energy that you want to cultivate for today. Unroll your mat, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Welcome, my friend. Join me in an extended child's pose where the arms will reach forward, flatten through the palms, rest the forehead on the earth, and you can just start sinking the hips side to side, inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling through a melted jaw. Just giving yourself permission to land here, to show up exactly as you are with any pain or discomfort, emotional, mental, or spiritual baggage. And just doing the best that you can in each pose as you let go of judgment. Beautiful. As the arms are reached forward, slowly and mindfully swoop the body, sweep it forward to the belly. Inhale, roll the shoulders up for a Bhujangasana, a cobra pose. Let your breath guide you in. Good. Exhale it away. Really root through the pelvic wall, the top of the toes, pressing the body up into a tabletop position. And you can start carving figure of eights as you warm up the wrists. Really pressing through the palms, thumbs, pointers, middles, ring and pinky fingers, allowing a little bit of a creative movement in your body here. Pause at center and then exhale the opposite direction, so making your mind swap places here. Wonderful. We'll exhale the tops of the toes down on a kickstand, releasing the hands below the shoulders. You can either stay on the knees or you can inhale, hover the knees up to the sky and just sweep slowly and mindfully the knees side to side. If you need to put one knee down and then open up the hip on the other side, that's a great modification. You can also come down to the forearms. So taking these slow and steady as you really engage through the pelvic wall. Activate, draw your navel back towards your spine. Beautiful. And then we'll exhale, kick the heel out on the side. You can also just come to the knee and reach up. So whatever's in your practice, what variation feels good for you today in your practice. Welcome that breath in. Find strength in the body. One more on each side. Good. Bring it back to center. You can walk the hands forward, press the hips up and back for a downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels here. Really root through the palms. Press the heart back towards the thighs. Breath comes in. You can exhale, walk the hands towards the feet or feet towards the hands for Uttasana, a forward fold. Exhale as you heavy the head, heavy the heart. 2 more mindful breaths. Good. On this last one, inhale, sliding up to the base of the knees for half of a flat back, removing any wrinkles from your neck. The nose points down towards the earth. Exhale, heavy the head forward. Inhale, root to rise for a Tadasana. Hands sweep up above the head, and hands will meet at the heart center. If you are not already at the top of your mat, meet at the top of your mat for a sun salutation. Press the palms together. Press the hands high up to the sky. Gentle back bend. Exhale, reverse swan dive. Heavy the head, heavy the heart for Uttasana. 3 breaths here. Good. Last breath. Really root through the heels. You can slide up towards the thighs this time for half of a flat back. Exhale, heavy the head, hands frame down, step back either for a kneeling plank or an extended plank. 3 breaths, welcome it in. Hollow through the front body, squeeze through the pelvic wall, find your inner strength. Good, you can exhale, sink it down to the belly. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. 3 breaths, welcome it in. Good, send the breath away. 2 more breaths, welcome it in. Let it go, really root through the pelvic wall, ground the top of the toes. Beautiful, pressing firmly down, hips up and back, downward dog. 3 breaths here as you pedal out the heels. Take a moment, just shift your perspective. Good. You can walk or step to the top of the mat for Uttasana. 3 breaths, welcome it in. Send it away. 2 more. Good. You can travel for that half flat back, hands come to the middles of the thighs, squeeze the elbows in. 3 breaths, squeeze through the pelvic wall. Send the breath away. 2 more. Root through your toes. And then you can exhale, heavy the body forward, reverse swan dive up to standing, hands meet, palms kissing palms to the heart center. We will go for a swifter round of sun salutation. Palms will press together, press high up to the sky, gentle back bend. Exhale for Uttasana, a forward fold. Inhale for half of a flat back, raising it up with a big breath in. Good, as you exhale, hands will sink down. You can walk, hop, or step back either into a kneeling plank or an extended plank. Big breath comes in. Good, exhale, you can float down to the belly. You can take a cobra, or if you're ready, maybe an upward facing dog. Breath comes in. Good, exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here, welcome it in. 2. Grounding through the heels, big breath comes in. You can walk, hop, or step to the top of the mat for Uttasana, a forward fold. Heavy the head, heavy the heart. Inhale, raise for half of a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Hands reach high above over the head. Hands float to the heart center here. Now we'll come in a little bit more swift, more Vinyasa style here for 1 more round. A little bit swifter this time. Hands reach high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Good, exhale. Inhale, sweeping the body up for half of a flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. You can step or hop back either for a kneeling plank or an extended plank. Big breath comes in. Move through your Vinyasa. Exhale, you can float to the belly, cobra, or upward facing dog. Good, exhale, send the hips up and back. Pedal out the heels here. Beautiful. You can exhale, hop, step, or walk to the top of the mat, Uttasana, a forward fold. Inhale, raise for half of a flat back. Exhale, pull the body forward. Inhale, root to rise. For this morning energy, bringing the hands to the heart. Exhale, step the foot on the left back. Inhale, arms sweep up high. Bend in the front knee for a standing lunge. Welcome the breath in. Good, exhale. Welcome the breath in. Exhale, the hands can start tracking back. Exhale, you can reach the head down for a humble warrior. You can root through the hind heel. The hands can airplane back. You can reach for opposite elbows, or you can interlace the fingers together for a humble warrior. 3 breaths. Welcome it in. Good. Send it away. 2 more. Really get rooted in your breath. The last one. Beautiful. You can slowly start dragging that hind foot up. This time the hips will face towards that short edge of the mat. We'll come in for a version of a warrior 3. So first variation, blocks below the shoulders, and you can reach down, pouring the body weight forward, and you can tap back on the toes. More advanced, start hovering the heel, press the heel away from you. Hands can airplane back. Maybe you want to try grabbing opposite elbows or interlacing those hands back together. Root through the front toe pad, expand through the toes, 5 breaths. Find your balance. Find something to focus on. Focus on the inhale. Heel presses away, shoulders drive up and back, floating your butt, heel, and head up. 2 more breaths. Good. We'll exhale, plant that hind foot, hands will reach down. You can exhale, 3-legged dog, foot reaches high to the sky, 3 breaths. And you can move through your vinyasa. So you can either take a 3-legged dog where you'll exhale with 1 foot, come down into upward dog, or you can use both feet, exhale, hips press up and back, downward dog, 3 breaths. You can hop, step, or walk to the top of the mat for Uttanasana, a forward fold. Welcome the breath in. Good, send it away. Inhale for half of a flat back. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, root to rise to your Tadasana, hands, palms kissing palms in front of the heart center. Root through your feet. Take a moment to land here. This time, the right foot will step back, the heel off the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up for a standing lunge. Bend into the front knee. 3 breaths. Get rooted, squeeze through the pelvic wall. Actively draw the shoulders down away from the ears, hands reach up. As you squeeze through the pelvic wall, squeeze through the belly. Full breath comes in. Good, we'll exhale, start sweeping the arms back, and you can root the foot and the heel down at that 45-degree angle for your version of a humble warrior. So you can stay here. Maybe you can start hinging a little bit forward. You can reach for opposite elbows. You can interlace and bind the hands together and start pressing the hands up to the sky. 3 breaths. Root through the front foot. Really press and elongate from your torso to the top of the head. Even though you are curled forward here, still just press the earth away in that front foot. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. We'll come in for that version of a warrior 3. So do you want to have the blocks in front of you? Tapping back. Can you start hovering here? Can you hover the upper body? Arms come back. Grab opposite elbows. You can interlace fingers together. 5 breaths. Really pull the back heel up. Really stretch, stretch, stretch. Push through the foot on the earth. Find an active, alive energy through the calf, the thigh. Find focus. Find what works for you. If you fall out, just come back in. Sometimes cramping happens. Last breath. Good. We'll exhale, pressing the body down, and you'll reach for 3-legged dog. The left toes will come high to the sky. They can also just point here. 3 breaths. Welcoming in. Good. You can come in for your chaturanga. You can float to the belly, or you can do this more 3-legged dog version. Cobra or upward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Pedal out the heels here. Big welcoming breath comes in. And you can hop, step, or walk to the top of the mat. So if you're walking, feet are open wide at a 45-degree angles, heels are coming in, and start sinking down in the sit bones for a yogi squat. Sometimes this is all my students have. If you're here, it's really okay to be here, I promise. If you come down to the mat and your heels start lifting, kind of toe heel in, you can either rest on the heels, or you can actually pop blocks on the back of the heels to start encouraging this pressing back into the heels where the head stacks over the heart. If you've been here before in Malasana, you can root through the heels, press the toes, Elbows press into the thighs. Do your best to align your head over your heart, over your hips. 5 breaths. Welcome it in. And I know my head doesn't perfectly align over my heart and hips, but just do your best. Find your balance. Find your ease. That sukha and stira, that work and rest. Press, press, press. Go beyond your comfort zone. Beautiful. And we'll exhale the hands forward. Lengthen the legs long for Uttanasana, a forward fold. So we will come in for a version of a crow pose. If you are a complete beginner, it's really nice to have blocks here. You can just step up on the blocks and then just start kind of crouching forward and reaching the body forward. And you can kind of stay right here. You can also flatten and open the knees up and stay here. You can just kind of play with balancing the weight on the outsides of the triceps, the upper arm muscles, and you're just kind of pressing and flattening the hands through. If you've been here before, you can take a crow pose where you really root through the palms. Big flat palms, get really strong and rooted. Hands are inside the shoulders. Find your balance here. You can slowly start tucking one heel and the opposite heel. 5 breaths. Find your focus. Slowly release. Oh my gosh, it's tight, it's tight, it's tight. Give yourself a little love. Pat out your hips, shake side to side. Whether you were able to do that or not, it took me a lot of years to get there. You can exhale heavy the forehead, hands, reach back for a traditional child's pose. Cooling down the heart, giving yourself a little gentle love. Just letting yourself soften. Give so much gratitude for yourself for showing up this beautiful morning. 2 more breaths of gratitude into your heart. And exhale it away. Slowly bring your hands under your shoulders. Hand on the right reaches for the belly. You reach high up to the sky, sweep through for a threading of the needle. You can reach that hand on the left forward, or you can gently bind it around the back. Welcome the breath in. Send it away. 2 more breaths. Stretch through your shoulder. Just settling in. Good. Unbind the hand or slide the hand back in front of the face. Windshield wipe. Opposite side. Hand on the right reaches for the belly, up high to the sky. You can thread through, landing on that sweet spot on the temple. You can post up on the hand on the right or reach it out, or you can bind it behind you, tucking it. Either the back of the hand is settling on the back of the tailbone or nestling in between the hip crease on the left. 3 breaths, just welcome it in. Send it away. 2 more. Good. If your hand was bound, unbind it or slide it back in front of your face. Windshield wipe. You can gently meet, rocking back into the sit bones. Feet kissing feet for a Baddha Konasana, a butterfly. Just joining those feet together. You can inhale, raise the back of the heart. The closer the heels are to your pelvic wall, the deeper the stretch. The more gentle it is on the hips, and these external rotation, just really press the toes away from you. 3 breaths, welcome it in. We'll inhale, bringing your body into a seated position. If you have a block or a blanket, just gently put that underneath of your sit bones, finding a crisscross applesauce, and we'll finish with a little seated meditation where the palms are down, pressed on the thighs. Exhale, the chin towards the chest. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back and settle the head over the heart, over the hips. Welcome the breath in. Send it away through a melted jaw. 2 more breaths where you just welcome it in. Send the breath away. 1 more. And I want you to just notice whatever you notice without judgment here. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to meditate. Often we get so lost up in maybe the goal of inner peace or enlightenment, and we skip the fact that we must feel this pain to heal through it. So any and all emotions are welcomed here. And even just imagining a container that can help hold your thoughts. Not that you're trying to shove it away or swipe it away, just holding space for the thoughts and just making space for a new feeling with a deep breath in. Exhale, melt the jaw away. And you can gently float the hands out like wings at the sides and hug yourself in. Tuck the chin towards the chest and receive these healing affirmations with me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be alive. I am grateful to be alive. I am a light in this world. I am a light in this world. I am a light in this world. And hug it all in. And you could just bring palms, kissing palms in front of your heart center. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you. Namaste, my beautiful friend. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have a beautiful sunshiny day. Even if it's dreary or cold or windy or snowing, that you can be that light in the darkness of winter. Big hugs. I'll see you back here tomorrow.